Anyway, we're back with more Final Fantasy X. Last time, we made it through Macalania Woods, or Macarena Woods, as Titus likes to say, and we got to fight a giant blob monster thing with a unicorn. It was weird. But we won. In one shot, too. We didn't die at all on that fight. I was really happy about that, because I remember that fight being a pain. But we got through that, and then we saved, and we found out that Jekt loved Titus. Oh, just brings warmth to the heart. Still gonna kill him, though. Do I mean Jekt or Titus? Both? Both is good. Alright, let's get into this. It's the Frozone. And of course, there's enemies right outside the travel agency.
Everyone, focus on the enemy.
What did you think we were gonna do, Yuna? Just, you know, maybe hang out and have some coffee, or... Wait. That is the Renegade Hydrate. Maybe we should focus on the enemy. Good point, Yuna. Does that thing have fur on it, or...? Like, look at the way it's textured, and I'm just kind of curious if it's... See, it's got like lines all over it, like it's either like claymation from like a Tim Burton movie, or it's furry. And given the cold weather, I'd assume it's fur, but, you know. I think this is the last person we need to swap out for this fight. And Waka learned an overdrive mode. I don't really know what those do. I guess I should find out at some point. Hey, Waka.
Curse that Rin for taking up a place like this.
Yeah.
He'll be rich by tomorrow, all on account of this celebration thing. Hmm? What? You buying something from me?
Well, I can't really say no now. Kind of backed me into a corner.
Great! I knew I could count on you, lad.
Got any weapons? Got any weapons I can afford? That's Poison Ward. That's not terrible. This is such a random assortment. You know what? I am going to take the Soldier's Charge here, just simply because she doesn't need the Lightning Proof anymore. We're out of the Thunder Plains. And she is usually dying pretty easily.
Welcome to Oaka's.
Oh, Waka. Yeah, we got plenty of those, plenty of those. Alright, I'm good. Look. B is equal to P. Of course. Bacon!
Can we go now? I'm tired of waiting.
I've heard Lady Una is to wed Maester Seymour.
Yeah, that's nice. Story
It's
time.
great news. I'd like to congratulate her,
She's over in the corner.
but it is a pity.
Why?
I'd hoped Lady Una would defeat sin and bring the calm to Spear.
Well, I mean, someone will, right?
Yuna's still gonna journey, even after she's married.
Ah, that is also great news. Her resolve is admirable.
But that is also a pity. I like how there's ice skates. It's one of those things I never really noticed, but if you actually look, like all the travel agencies all are slightly different based off of where the locations are. So like this one's in the icy region, so there's ice skates you can get, and mittens, and other warm tchotchkes. And there's a fireplace.
Yuna's really quiet.
Well, yeah. You tried dating a
Seriously?
tree.
A wedding's not supposed to make people feel this bad, huh?
Come on, don't say that.
I say what I want, ever since I was a kid.
Oh, so you're an adult now?
You know it.
They're both delusional. That's the only really way you can address that. They're both delusional.
Anything can happen.
Make sure you're prepared, right?
Leave me alone, kid. I just want to get drunk.
Temple not far. Why stop here?
Because ice skates, Kamari. Why do you also... why is longsword an option here? Like, you have all of these. All of this. And a longsword, which has no slots, no anything. Thank you for your patronage. Please use our other travel agencies in your travels.
Don't forget to smile, remember?
Oh, you're right. I'll try and remember.
I like skates. Well, that's awesome. I like turtles. She's really thinking about them skates. Alright, since we're here, we might as well... What's with... Do I have any ability? No, I don't have any spheres I can put in there, so... Kumari doesn't make any progress. Did I see? I did have a level 2 sphere. Was that the best use of that level 2 sphere? I don't know. Maybe someday we'll live long enough to regret that. May we all be so fortunate. I think that's actually a great sentiment that you should just share with people more often. I hope you live long enough to regret something. I mean, you're essentially just wishing them a long life, because the longer you live, the more your chances are you're going to regret something you did. I mean, heck, that's the entire purpose of cringe, isn't it? We look back on our youth and be like, oh god, I can't believe I did that. Ugh, I can't believe Squall did that. I can't... Oh, were we talking about Squall? We weren't talking about Squall. That had nothing to do with anything. Moving on. But yeah. Hoping someone lived long enough to regret something just sounds like a nice thing to say to someone, really. Maybe that's just me. I mean, it also sounds vaguely threatening, I admit. But that doesn't have to be the intent. There's a lot of things you could say that can sound threatening, but aren't. Like, I hope nothing bad happens to it. Now, a lot of people find that vaguely threatening. But you can be completely honest about it and just say you don't want something bad to happen. How would you know the difference? Because it sounds threatening? The context? I suppose context would be the big one. But, you know, it's entirely possible to say it in complete sincerity. I hope nothing bad happens to it. Alright, so where should I take Orin with this? Because he is at a kind of a branching point here. I can go down this way, which gives Threaten, Sloga, Armor Break. I mean, this would be the proper way to take him. But it's not the only thing I can do. I can also take him up this way and get slow. Oh, that requires that's bribe. That requires a level 3 sphere. I mean, delay attack. And that gets back into like Titus's sphere here. Maybe not the best way to go. But there's also down this way, which also takes you into Sloga territory. You can also go down into here, which gets you things like Haste Ga and Delay Buster, Quick Hit. So that's a choice we're going to have to come up with soon. Lulu, on the other hand, is kind of just... I mean, ultimately, like, going that way is not going to do much. Most of these are all connected in one way or another. Alright, that's everybody's stuff. Now let's check everyone's equipment before we move on. We have Tidal Sphere. Let's get Lightning Strike on there. I know that'll reduce his current HP, but... Ooh, it distills mana. Of course, there's not really any point in... I mean, she doesn't... Her thing doesn't do much, so it's not one of those things where it's like... She doesn't melee attack things, so giving her touch abilities and strike abilities doesn't really seem to do much for her. Wait. Oh. That's all I've got. Yep, I think that's about it. I think we're good to go. Sorry about the delay. Hello, Clasko.
Hey, would you look at this?
It's a
You always
chocobo.
leave me behind.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Where were they going? They left you behind.
Want me to scratch you?
Because you were last time trying to get across the
There,
moon
good
flow.
boy.
So,
How'd you know what it wanted?
where are you going?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing?
Victim. Breeder.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, I might just give it a try.
Well, I'll check back on you in about 2 years and see how that goes. Give yourself a high potion. Give yourself a snack. That was terrible. You deserve that, Kamari. You are a disappointment to us all.
My turn now.
Oh, this is not going to work at all. Don't worry. Lulu's here. Nothing to fear.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Lord
You
Seymour
seriously
sends
sound
his
like something out of a
apologies for
Vincent Price
having
movie.
left without notice.
It's quite all right. I have one question, if I may, sir.
Milady,
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
but of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer.
How much longer?
I'll send
A
someone
few
to escort
weeks.
you.
And if you're not right here...
We're all with you. Do as you will.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir!
Wait, why did she say yes, sir? Is there context I'm missing to that? Those darn owl bed. Wait, they don't even look anything like owls.
Stand back.
Thank you. Lady Yuna.
What? I understand maybe 1/24 of that. I understand that just fine, though.
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
I assume that's get them. Just judging by the number of letters. Negator decides all magic and summoning. Does it negate me punching things? Because I like punching things. See? Fine, we'll get walk in here. And I targeted the wrong thing. So if that's the Gatling gun, what is the big gun on top? Or is it just there for looks? Seriously, it only has 34 left? Ugh.
Lou, cast your spells now.
Mana Beam. So it couldn't use its Mana Beam attack either while the anti-magic thing was out, right? So they just kind of screwed themselves with that whole thing. I don't think the Bhed think this through very much. Because you have like lightning marbles and stuff like that, right? Okay, so 2 turns. So at least Yuna's gonna have 1 more turn before the mana thing, because I'm gonna bust out a summon then to take the hit. Or I'm not. I was gonna say, well, Lulu, this is it. But I just remembered I could still use items.
Stupid Machina. They sealed their magic away, too.
Oh, hey, I was right. It's actually a plot point. But they're idiots. Ow! Bring Lulu back out. Huh. It would figure he'd be the first one to die in this fight. All the people, it's always Kamari. Well, in that case, we're gonna bring out Astra. Wait, did Kamari just stand up when I summoned? That faking bastard! We're gonna go fishing for horsies. Got ourselves a big one. Come on! What happens if the summon's already out? So I guess if you've already manifested a summon, an Aeon. We're all good. Everyone should get like 50 levels, except for Kamari, because he's dead. We should all get Kamari's levels, too. I don't know, Lulu got a bunch out of that. And we got 2 Blitz Balls out of it. I don't know why. Of all the weird things to give for loot.
Milady.
We found these volleyballs afterwards. What do we do with them?
Riku!
Riku!
Aistra guardian of Yuna. Wika? Yuna kva. Fafem kintran. Krak kva.
Of course. What?
I told him I was a guardian. Well, guess I had to, really.
How come you speak out Bhed? Why?
Well,
Because I'm Al Bhed. And that was my brother.
You knew?
Look, Riku, why couldn't you just
Why
kept your
didn't you
mouth
tell
shut?
me?
He wouldn't have figured it out.
Be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al Bhed, a heathen.
And you didn't know.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Al Bhed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Oh, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
It's
Well, then you
Waka.
tell me.
No, he can't.
Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
I know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know?
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
No,
Riku.
I've been saying that every single time.
Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we? Wait. Sir Aron isn't Al Bhed too, is he?
come on, Waka.
Everyone's Al Bhed.
I mean, getting angry.
Everyone
just
I
'cause
don't
you
like
found
is
out
Al
Riku's
Bhed.
an Al Bhed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean,
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Al Bhed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al Bhed.
So you can destroy them in Blitzball.
Let him go. Give him time to think.
He's gonna need a lot more time.
Sorry. You've done
Do I have just one joke about Waka? Yes.
All right.
Am I going to
that's
keep
right.
doing it? Yes.
You sure you know
Do I
what
regret it?
drives this?
No. May I live long enough to regret it.
Better than Maaarried does.
Oh, I got Lulu. So for those who don't know, there are actually hidden affection values in this game
I hope
that
you're
you're,
not too mad at Waka.
depending on what you do,
Hey, not at all.
much like the gold saucer date in 7,
Thank you.
who you end up riding the snowmobile with depends on who you have the highest
Say, what do you think
affection
of Riku?
value with.
Me? She's fun to be with.
That all?
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Is that all? Look,
The
I think she's
problem
hot.
is, she's just another Al Bhed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or you know, something like that.
Praise be to Evan for making
There's
Alaka's
more
head a
to it than
rock.
that. Waka doesn't like the Al Bhed because of his brother Chapu.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right?
Right. And so he
And
blames the Al
got
Bhed
killed
for
by
it.
Sin. Killed by my old man.
What?
Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone...
Did you just say that
Like a
your
human
father
become Sin
is
ever?
Sin?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks.
That's a great way to
Only
do things.
fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
One needs to
What, that's
know
all?
why birds fly,
I mean,
so
you
no
don't
one
even wonder?
asks.
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
Well, there's sin, just not sin with a capital S. Luke de Mo Cock Hana Hoi We Ko. Well, that's you. Here you go. I'm assuming. Gave me 400 gil. So is the part up above where the cloister is? Or is it down below? I'm not entirely sure.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
Why?
She is a guardian.
An Al Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
He's the only one who does the little prayer before going in. Lulu doesn't even do that crap. Haha! Hey,
Ah, Lady Yuna's guardians. I haven't thanked you for your help earlier.
give me money.
Thanks to you, I was able to bring Lady Yuna here safely.
That's not money.
You have my sincerest gratitude.
That's like the opposite of money.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this.
That I'll take.
Ah, there you are. Maester Seymour and Lady Yuna.
It's like a
I couldn't
fairy
be
tale
happier,
couple.
Even if it was my own wedding.
Your husband must be really happy about that.
Something to be joyful about.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
He's getting married.
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
What are you guys doing here? Now that's some guilt. And I won't feel guilty about it. Get it? Thank you. Thank you.
Lord Jiskel! A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
Well, I guess the Guardians are getting our cardio in for the day.
This may well answer a few questions.
Or it won't. You know, one of the two. It's really a binary choice.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth.
Uh-huh.
I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very carefully.
You know he's a
for I
real
shall
Guado
tell
because
you
he's got the
truth
facial hair.
About my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me, a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart. He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son.
How do you know that?
But I do not fault him.
And then it turns out he got hit by a
because
bus.
I was not wise enough.
Driven by his own
He
son.
has suffered and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
That's a little bit different context than take care of my son.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be alright?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
But without us,
You
without
saw
us.
it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Ah, fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
Waka, that's on the same level of saying, like, he wouldn't lie to us. He's a public official. I mean, which is exactly the level of, like, what they're trying to go for with this. Alright, I need to go check the other door, too. Because, yep. Well, you guys are in here playing music, too. I thought I heard a scream. I know we're celebrating Maester Seymour's marriage, but we shouldn't get out of hand. These are leftovers from the banquet. Go ahead and take them with you, lad. Ether. What? Hi, doggy.
What has happened? Is there anything I can do?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You're like Waka. You're in denial. Oh, hey, Waka.
Hooray for Maester Seymour's wedding.
Bad timing, dude.
Oh, I hear Lady Una is still going to continue her journey, huh? I wonder if that means she and Maester Seymour will fight Sin together.
Of course.
Just like Lady Unalesca and Lord Zayon.
Who?
Hooray for Maester Seymour's wedding.
Okay, your inventory hasn't changed at all since seeing you 5 minutes ago.
Kimahri's up ahead. Go.
Right.
Go, go! I like how Maaarried just...
Protect Una from anyone. Even a maester.
This can't be happening.
That's probably the best line delivery in the game right there.
It must be done.
Thing, thing, thing.
Seymour!
Please be silent. Lady Una prays to the faith.
Oh.
Make me!
Damn it, Titus. I don't wanna.
I don't give a fuck.
There.
Una!
But why?
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
And?
What of it?
See? He doesn't care.
Lady Una, certainly you knew of these things, did you not?
And yet you still banged me.
Well then, why have you come here?
I came... I came to stop you.
I see.
Things are about to go bad. He got all, like, warbly. Like, motion blurry. Never mind, he stopped. Maybe he's back on the good side again.
What a pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Excellent!
Maester
We're all in
Seymour,
agreement.
I trust my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too!
I'll smack you with my stick.
All right.
Maester Seymour!
So be it.
So he shelled him, and the other two protected them. We got a special talk command here to work with. That's a conundrum. Confound it. This conundrum confuses me. Convexly. Coniferous. Content? Collusion. Continent. Incontinent. Wait. That last one isn't a word, isn't it? I mean, it sounds like a word, but is it? It's not like the opposite of a continent. I think.